Let me ask you a question. Where is your attention? Is it scattered? Are you distracted? Are you lacking focus? When we focus on the little things and we give it all of our time and attention, it can be overwhelming. We feel like there are a million things to do and we shut down instead of facing it all. We need to start channeling our energy to a few things at a time. The big things, the important things. Sometimes we use the little things as procrastination for the big things, either because we're afraid or we lack the self-confidence to do the important things. And I'm guilty of this myself with post-it notes that are just filled to the brim with small, little, meaningless stuff, just because I don't want to focus on the big things that I know I should be working on. And the thing that I've come to realize with making a list of things like that is that it becomes overwhelming. Now it's 20 little things that I don't want to do versus the 3 big things that I know are going to be difficult but are important to do. I'd rather spend my energy on the things that matter than spending all my energy on the things that don't matter. And sure, crossing out those menial little tasks that we put underneath the big things can help give us some momentum, but then we just start putting in small other things that don't matter too. Look, we don't have to be locked in 24/7, but if we're doing 10 different things at once, we're never going to be able to do the one thing well enough to actually make a dent. If you have 5 different projects that you're splitting your time in between, and it takes you 5 years to get them done, imagine what it would be like if you just took all your time and energy and put it into one thing and did it really well. The impact that would have on your life would be just momentum that you've never seen before. Sometimes we start new things because we're afraid of what happens if we actually reach our goals or if we actually make it to the other side. If we never finish, then we never know if we will fail or not. We will never know if we can handle the success of actually reaching that goal. It's our way of playing it safe. But when you think about it, is it really the safer option? Is it really safer to live a life where you're pushing off success? Is it really safer to wonder if you could accomplish what you set out to do? I'd rather try and fail than never try and never finish and wonder if I could have, but it's too late. You can spend 20 years focusing on a book or a business, but never really taking that next step and never really going all out because you're afraid of failing. But in that same time frame, somebody else could have written 3 books that sucked, but the lessons that they learned in that process helped their 4th book take off. Somebody could have started a business and failed, but they learned the pitfalls and the mistakes and the corrections that they needed to make so that their second business succeeds. We keep telling ourselves that we're trying to be perfect and we're trying to do it right, but really we're just procrastinating because we're scared. So stop focusing on the little things that don't matter and start focusing on the big things and figure out how you're going to accomplish those goals. Take the time and energy that you spend on all those little things that do not matter and put it towards the big things so you can realize that potential. So redirect your attention and your focus. Find out what really matters to you and what you value and move towards it. We have time until we don't. So please don't live a life of regret as you watch time expire and opportunities pass you by. You are more than capable of doing what you set out to do. You just have to do it.